Mitchell?
Oh, hey there! What? wait,
Oh,
no.
shit.
Hang on, he's not Irish.
He's not Irish.
Well, hey there!
That's...
Wait, what does he say? What does he say?
He says...
He says a lot of things,
He
but
says chimichangas.
hey there, fellow chimichangas, and welcome to...
Chimichangas aren't a person. It's a food.
Hey, welcome to the Dan and Mitch Show. He's Dan,
And here's Mitch.
and today we're on
Deadpool?
Deadpool.
I've just seen the film,
You have.
and I'm really excited to talk about it.
Excellent.
Mitchell has not seen the film, hence his...
And you know what I'm not excited about, Danny? Not having received the costume that I sent away for in the mail. But you know what? The show must go on,
Yep.
and I'd be damned if I wasn't going to wear a bloody Deadpool costume.
We're going to start with a score, and we're going to work our way backwards.
Ooh.
What do you think?
Controversial.
Yeah. This film was one of the best films I've seen in a really long time. Straight out of it, 5 out of 5 Danny's.
Are you serious? 5
Absolutely.
out of 5?
It was so fun.
My God.
I haven't had this much fun in the cinema in a very long time.
Yes?
I've enjoyed other films. There have been significantly better films I've seen, but I've never laughed so hard or been so entertained while at the cinema for years.
Oh. Feeling a little woozy here.
Actually falling apart at this stage.
Hey everyone, it's me, Mitch. It was me all along. Danny, did you just see Deadpool leave the building?
Okay, I can't do this anymore. This is too crazy.
give me. And we're back.
Deadpool is the epitome of balls to the wall.
Oh yeah.
It's batshit.
Okay.
It's just crazy.
Sure.
Basically, this film has been a passion project for Ryan Reynolds for about 11 years now.
Yeah.
He's been trying to get this film off the ground back in the days of Wolverine Origins.
Okay.
And I don't know if you know this, but
I don't.
the director of this film, Tim Miller, this is his first feature film directorial.
Oh, good on him. Good on him.
Yeah.
What was his name again? The director?
Tim Miller.
Tim Miller.
Yeah.
Is he a relation to TJ Miller?
No.
Oh.
No.
What a shame.
But
Wasted opportunity.
But TJ Miller is also TJ Miller good.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, he's
excellent.
He,
I do love TJ Miller.
I'm pretty sure he never read from a script once because everything he said was just
Yeah.
just
Well,
great
what about
nonsense.
Ryan Reynolds?
I mean, you've seen Iron Man, yeah?
No.
The first one. You've seen
Oh,
Iron Man.
bits,
You've seen
bits
the
and
Iron
pieces
Man.
of it. Yeah, sure.
But you're aware that Robert Downey Jr. is Tony Stark.
Yeah.
The difference between Tony Stark and Robert Downey Jr., it's hard to pinpoint where one starts and the other one ends.
Okay.
But Ryan Reynolds and Deadpool are so the same person as well. Yeah. It's one of those perfect castings where there is no one else I could ever imagine playing Deadpool.
Yeah.
To the point where Ryan Reynolds
And the voice.
Oh, it's...
I love the voice.
It was perfect.
Yeah.
It was perfect. But Ryan Reynolds has gone on record, because he's obviously done other superhero films before.
Mm-hmm.
Blade Trinity.
Mm-hmm.
You've seen that?
Yeah. Van Wilder.
Not a superhero.
Yeah. He wore a cape and everything.
No,
Flew around the sun 3 times.
Yeah, that's not that movie.
Oh, that wasn't that one.
No. But he was also in Green Lantern, which I guess you haven't seen.
No.
Yep, you're lucky.
I'm sure even the fans of Green Lantern didn't see Green Lantern.
I wish I was one of those who hadn't seen Green Lantern. And he was also played Deadpool in Wolverine Origins, which was... he was good in the film, but the rest of the film was wasn't too great.
I'm a little apprehensive about the film because I find the trailer like pretty funny. It's got a lot of memorable quips and everything, but I'm kind of worried that all of the funniest lines are in the trailer. And in a film like that, in comedies like that, where you're relying on a lot of jokes that kind of just come out of nowhere, like spontaneous jokes, I kind of feel like once I hear them again inside the cinema, they're lost on me.
Sure.
And also because you're seeing them on TV repeatedly.
Well, you can put that
aside?
to the side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I put it on the shelf?
Yeah, you put it on the shelf.
Excellent.
The funniest moments weren't in the trailers.
Oh,
Sure,
thank God.
Some of the trailers had some moments which I wish I didn't see.
Yeah, like what?
where the car's spinning over and he pokes his head out and he's like,
Oh, yeah,
did I leave the stove on?
Yeah.
That was funny.
Yeah.
There are lots
those things will always be ruined.
Yeah, but at the same time, they're trying to get butts on seats.
Yeah. I kind of felt like the trailers were holding back a little bit. So
I would like
to think that the bulk of the comedy is in the actual movie and not in the Rosie O'Donnell lines.
From as soon as the film starts, it's funny.
Yeah.
There's jokes to be had. And the film just keeps ramping it up and ramping it up and ramping it up.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, if you've seen the trailers or seen any of the marketing material...
I've seen most of the trailers, Danny. And I must say, I'm not very much into superheroes. It's just, like, not my type of...
Yeah, of course.
It's not my bread and butter.
Yeah.
But I've kind of taken a weird interest to Deadpool because I do know that he breaks the fourth wall.
Yes.
And in comics and everything, there's a strange approach where he can foresee what's happening in comics. And
He can jump from panel to panel.
Oh, that's good.
He can fight.
Yeah.
So obviously the film deals with those kind of more meta concepts a little bit differently. It sets up a lot of weird stuff, and it's still honestly more comedy than action and more comedy than anything else. Mm-hmm. But this film, what I also liked about it wasn't just the insanity and the funny elements. There was so much heart in the film.
Was there?
I am...
Heart in a Deadpool film.
Yes. There were moments where it was just drama and serious and dry and emotional. And I wasn't prepared for that. I was not prepared for that at all. And when they do have those moments, they're very real and they're very sincere. And the chemistry between Marina Baccarin and Ryan Reynolds, she's the female lead in the film. Her name's Vanessa.
For the people at home, I wasn't aware that Deadpool was from X-Men. Is he? Is he an X-Man?
Well, he's from the same he's from the universe of mutants.
So does he know Captain Xavier and Magneto and
Xavier
and the Storm
Cyclops and Wolverine
Trooper and so is he mates with all of those people?
Well, he's from the same world.
Okay.
I wouldn't say mates because he's very much an anti-hero.
Oh, very good. Very good.
So this film is set inside the X-Men universe, which is the 20th Century Fox's Marvel universe, without getting too deep in the layers.
Okay.
But inside the X-Men universe, there have obviously been lots of different versions of the X-Men. There's been X-Men 1, 2, 3. 3 was terrible. There's been Wolverine Origins. There's been The Wolverine. There's been Days of Future Past. And there's also been X-Men First Class. And there's X-Men Apocalypse.
There's too many X-Men. I can't process this.
There's a lot of X-Men, okay?
Yeah.
There's been different actors who have played Xavier.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's been McAvoy and there's been Stewart.
Oh, that's
there's
weird.
time travel. There's prequels. So the point I'm making is there are certain continuity issues, and I don't want to go into those continuity issues now, but Deadpool sits kind of firmly in the middle of them, and they address the continuity issues of the other movies.
Yeah.
And the best part about it is a lot of this fourth wall breaking stuff isn't necessarily he turns to the camera and makes a joke.
Yeah.
A lot of his fourth wall breaking is just a little side comments and little snarky things that he say, which is obviously intended for the audience, and the other characters are like, what? What's that? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
There's this brilliant sense of self-awareness in this film. Overall, I am shocked about this film.
I'm shocked and appalled.
The marketing of this film is the best I've ever seen on any film ever.
He was very personal with his messages.
Yeah.
Like here in Australia, we got that tailored Australia Day message from Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
And that made me feel very warm and fuzzy, Danny.
Yeah. It was very good.
I mean, seriously, I'd fit right in with your proud nation, with its shady criminal past and its predilection for blackout drinking and unrelenting condescension toward New Zealand.
Thank you, Ryan.
And he also does an Australian accent in the movie, in Deadpool.
G'day, mates. How's it going?
He does? It's about as good as that.
Better than my own Australian accent,
much
Danny.
better than your own Australian accent.
A goose. I do love Ryan Reynolds.
It's honestly so saturated in Ryan Reynolds. But the other thing to say as well is this film only came out, I don't know if you know this, but this film only came about because there was some test footage that they filmed about 6 years ago.
Oh, really?
that got leaked online.
Yeah.
No one knows where it came from.
Deadpool.
This film is an origin story. It's Wade Wilson
That's what I find so
becoming
weird about it.
Deadpool.
Yeah.
But they do it in a way that there's always Deadpool.
Do you think that the next one is going to be better because it doesn't get weighed down by the origin stuff at the beginning?
Hell yes. The best part of this film is when he's in full-on Deadpool mode.
Full Deadpool. Yeah.
Full Deadpool.
Full Deadpool.
And
I
it's
like
great.
it.
Also, the sequel has already been greenlit.
I heard that, yeah.
Yep.
I have heard that.
And
that's pretty cool.
if you are
he
seeing...
must be stoked that
Oh.
all of his efforts actually, came to fruition.
Like he...
So when did it get greenlit?
After
people
2 days
saw
ago.
it?
No, before anyone has even seen it.
Oh,
There was
wow.
been so much buzz.
It was off the hook.
This film was original. This film cost $60 million to make.
Okay.
Which is nothing for a superhero blockbuster film.
So what did, like,
usually they
Thor
cost 200
cost?
plus
Okay.
million.
Okay.
And they're like, oh, hopefully we can make our money back and then a little bit.
Yeah.
So this film was originally, they're like, oh, cool, this film in the, the opening weekend, it might get 20 to 25 million.
Sure.
A few weeks pass, the marketing starts ramping up. A few more weeks pass, marketing starts to ramp up. Then they were starting to pitch that this film could actually be closer to 30 to 40 million.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
That's it's a serious dent.
So now there are people are saying that this film could even reach as high as 85 million in the opening weekend alone.
Yeah.
Which is
So this
it's
film
budget back in
is
like
a force to be reckoned with.
potentially.
That's so bizarre. I thought it was just going to come and go and no one would
Me
care.
too. I thought there was
Yeah.
me and like 6 other people excited to see this. If you do see it in the cinema, wait till after the credits
Oh yeah?
because he does mention about the sequel.
Does he?
Yep.
Okay.
So there is a
Ooh,
bit of
how exciting.
There's a bit of spoiler.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I will have to see this movie, Denny.
Yeah.
I'm actually interested.
Yeah. It's a great film.
So Denny, is Deadpool better than Lost in Space?
Making me sweat, man.
Oh,
You're making me sweat.
Making you sweat.
But yes. Matt LeBlanc.
No, Danny.
Get out of here! Ryan Reynolds is the king.
Denny, don't say things you can't take back. I'm going to give it 6 stars, Denny.
What? 6 stars?
Yeah, 6 stars.
Not 6
Can I
Dennies.
give it 6 stars?
You give it 6 Dennies.
We don't deal in stars on this show. We
No.
deal in Denny's.
Yeah. It's a much more lucrative rating system.
Maybe we could print off some Denny bucks.
Oh, yeah.
So, Denny, closing thoughts?
This has just been one of the best times I've had at the cinema in a very long time, and I can't wait to go and see it again.
Yeah. Excellent. Sounds good, Denny. Well, that about wraps it up. Thank you for watching our non-spoiler review on Deadpool. I'd just like to show you what this costume actually is. It's a laundry bag that I had to fashion. In retrospect, I think I cut the eye holes a bit too big. Or not big enough.
No, definitely way too big.
Do you think I could wear this to the showing? Do you think people would come up and shake my hand?
You're not Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, sure I am.
He's not Irish. And he doesn't do that.
Well, I'm doing the Deadpool. Having not seen the film, I hear that there is an elaborate sex scene.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I think I'd like to see it, Danny.
I think you would too. It's great.